coffee, and the Word of God. Welcome back to the Illiterate Greek. In Mark 9, we see the story of Jesus delivering the demoniac. And about that man, we read that he was a man with an unclean spirit who had his dwelling amongst the tombs, and no one could bind him, not even with chains, because he often had been bound with shackles and chains. And the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken in pieces. Neither could anyone tame him. And always, night and day and night, he was in the mountains and then in the tombs, crying out and cutting himself with stones. So he was an intimidating figure, a powerful figure who could tear apart chains with his bare hands. However, we see in verse 6, when Jesus came and the demonic saw him, he didn't try to intimidate him. He ran down to him and he worshipped Jesus. Now that word worship is the Greek word proskuneo, G4352, and it means, amongst other things, to kiss the hand, like a dog licking the hand of his master. And then Jesus went on with that man, and he asked him, "What is your name?" And he said, "Legion, for we are many." So, in the Roman times, a legion was a was a regiment of Roman soldiers, usually composed of 6,800 men, 6,100 foot soldiers, and 700 horsemen. They were an awe-inspiring, intimidating force. They ruled by force and by fear. So it was a legion of demons that inhabited that man. But when they saw Jesus, they bowed down to him and worshipped him. We're reminded in Psalm 20 that some may trust in horses and some may trust in chariots, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. God is our refuge is a theme repeated over 40 times in the Psalms alone. And Psalm 107, 4 times, makes the statement that we cried out to God and he delivered us. We are told in the Bible over 365 times to fear not. So when the man possessed by the legion comes after you, you are commanded to fear not. He may be intimidating, he may be scary, but do not fear him. Isaiah 59 tells us, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and they shall fear his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will rise up his standard against them." And finally, we're told in John 10:10, "The thief does not come except to steal, kill, and destroy." Jesus said, however, "I have come that they may have life, and they may have it more abundantly." So yes, the demonic is scary and intimidating, but we're not told to fear him, or we are told to fear God, to trust in the Lord. One of the most important things that Jesus ever said to us was, "Peace I leave to you, my peace." That word peace is mentioned over 90 times in the New Testament alone. So trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord and have peace.